Last time you got real close and winning. I wanted to see what you got going on this time. You got 2 wins. I seen you. He said one of them is computer. So you should
That shit awful.
you should you should have traded me Michael Thomas. So you should trade me Michael Thomas for whatever you want. I give you La Vida. But you can have so much more. You can have so much more. Why?
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the
Who do
west
you got to
coast
sign?
of the
Everybody should be
Sunshine
signed.
State. Downtown Tampa's the spot. Raymond
Well, no,
James
everybody that you
Stadium.
need
Just
that
a short
should be
time
signed.
ago,
Like,
the
who do you need to
Buccaneers
sign?
emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the
Oh,
Sunshine State.
that's good.
And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
Well, it should only be
Taking
Kamara, though.
about 7 yards deep.
Oh, Harris?
Tackled
All right, you'll be able to sign him cheap,
21-yard
though.
line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10
Ah.
at their own
Well,
21-yard
shit.
line.
If you can't re-sign him, you want to trade him? I'll give you a first. Let's talk after the game, because if you're going to lose him, you might as well get something for him. That's all I'm saying. If I let you win, are you going to let me get him? You can't pick a play?
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I mean, good. First weekend off in a long time.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Number 41.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Down at the 28-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes him hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
What?
And he'll go out of
Saquon,
bounds. It
not
looks
that
like
fast.
right at the 40. That catch good for 5. It's
Mercy, you got to be
3rd
better
down.
than that.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame.
Oh, I put him over
Yeah, I think a lot
there.
of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
First down, New Orleans.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Yard line.
Probably.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Breeze going to throw.
Oh, they gotta get me there!
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And 9 yards to go.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Throwing now is Breeze.
Oh!
And a throw there.
He jumps and smacks instead of jumping and catching.
Knocking that one away was Mike Edwards.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Buccaneers will take over at the 20.
What's up, babe? What's good? You did.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. That means your offense has to keep pace.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Nothing crazy.
Throwing his lock on third down. He'll get this to Chubb.
Oh, get up, you white boy.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
At the 46-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Oh, I tried this play the other day. I like that.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Throwing now is Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's L1. L1 is
First and 10.
Wait, is it L1?
43-yard line.
I just wanted them. Honestly, I just press them both, it won't hurt. I don't remember really.
Throwing on first down is Locke.
Oh my God!
Incomplete.
Lock.
I like what they did there, because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans.
No, okay.
His 6th touchdown of the
He just threw it too far to the left.
Bucs
I thought your
have
cornerback was
taken
going
the
to
first
grab it.
lead. And that one and gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, this year they only let you, well, through the last 2 years, even if you throw it that bad, it only lets you try and catch the ball with the guy who's
the touchdown now. It's Bradley
you can't click another receiver to get it unless it's tipped.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And this one
it's in his hands.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
2 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh, good pass.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's the backup Winston. Going with a screen for Murray. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second and 9. Off the play fake, Winston. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that will be incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Yes, he is.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your
I
list
overthrew him,
Because
pendejo.
I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check line 47. Check line 47. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Lock gonna throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
It inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Lock now on 1st down. Going for it all.
Look, he never even went to the ball.
Be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for 2nd down.
It'd be real interesting to take a look at this play later, because on this pitch toss play, I get the sense that he just followed the pulling guard or the pulling offensive lineman through that hole and spilled this play early.
Yeah, because he didn't even get to the outer third of the field. He was tackled in the middle third.
Yeah, when you're talking about a pitch or a toss tackled there, that means they read it fast and diagnosed it and knocked him down in a hurry.
Here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's got it. Complete. 20, 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 76 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That's not your first one. I thought Drew Brees had like 13.
Yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays.
That could have been your first one. I thought Drew Brees had more than
I love
like...
the way you described it. Volume
he had touchdowns when we played.
Plays.
The first time.
In other words, if you underestimate him,
he'll
run past you, or he'll just jump over the
Don't
top
you
of you
like 30?
and continue to make those big plays.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
At least.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put the...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. He's at the 30.
Have some of this. Have some of this.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Saints 7. Bradley.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick six, and that decent field position and throwing that pick six, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On the play.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Second and 12, operating from the 39. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Gain on the play.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
I won't stop you.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
With her?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field.
This is
got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll try again from the 20 on second and 10.
Here we go.
To throw again. Block.
What is going on? This nigga too lucky. All right.
Intended for
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go.
There. Yep. No, I'll tell you something, boy. This nigga Drew like tweaking right now, bro.
Yeah. I nigga be doing that shit.
Oh yeah. She
This first half.
she was support you.
On the coverage.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike, check. 59. No game on this defense. No game.
Block working out of the gun. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 14 yards there, the Buccaneer first down.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. The ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Block now on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh my God, why are you moving?
Out of bounds, says
I should just do the ground for all that.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Block will try again on 2nd down. Pass incomplete.
That's a flag? It's got to be on you. Thank you. Yeah, you hit me.
That looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be
you hit the quarterback
each and every time. You may not like the call.
I was going to say, I was outside the tackle, but there's no way I was flag on me.
Downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Again, it's Locke.
Look at him. He is tripping right now.
Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Locke. Oh, a scramble for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a
You still watching the game there?
Orlando, they're standing by as Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway.
Either it's the win or Thomas Morstead is booting that.
And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the 2nd half with a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
You got to anticipate a little bit more.
All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
No,
he's not.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here.
Oh, my God.
The first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Kidding me.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because
you must like that a lot.
You have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Yeah, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Quick pass out to Miller. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 1st downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You pulled that off a poster?
Locke looks to throw it again.
Yeah.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 14-yard line.
It's pissing me off.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
You're doing what you have to
punt
do.
Their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18.
Same guy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I kind of pressured you,
before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now Breeze finding Kamara. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the
what you
receivers
wanna do?
alive in a play,
But then what you
never
want to
lock
do?
in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
On 1st
Yeah,
down,
Brenda.
Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Saints.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The line of scrimmage.
Sound like
And
you
as a
really like
defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
what
like
their
you already
job
did.
is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition.
And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. The 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
I hit Drew Brees.
Gay is on for the point after.
You have him.
And he's been a busy
Tom
man,
Brady?
5 for 5 now as he knocks
I
another
got
one
rid of
through to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 35.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Deontay Harris. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
I told you, look, get
At
some
their own
picks from me.
17-yard
I'll
line.
take Kamara since you can't sign him. And he cost the most. I know he does. Nah, he won like at least $50 million. I know he did.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
Damn.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Saints on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze.
Caught that. Oh, okay. It's down.
Complete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
It's a turnover on downs.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw. Miller firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Tackled back at the 46.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though.
So the only way you're doing a dirty is if you go to the yacht together. Like, your boyfriend and girlfriend? Yeah.
Breeze now on first down. He's got Smith here. And he'll take this
not together, then you're not doing a dirty.
Before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Yeah, you tripping.
First down.
I'm coming after you. Hey, check Mike 45. Here we go. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Thomas, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10.
You're tripping.
Again, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he goes backwards here.
He got 93 speed. You ain't getting away from him.
16. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Saints on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Breeze to throw again. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Oh my God!
And he couldn't quite get
guys are
there.
not doing what they're
Tackled
supposed to be
down at
doing.
the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail
I mean,
big
you
time.
wanted to be good,
but he won't be able to
tell it
slow
and then
about
cut it
And
out.
certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive
But if you don't,
line.
right now,
Never get the credit they deserve in the
stealing it
stat
out.
sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job
I'm
up
just
front,
talking.
clearing the way for the score.
I'm just talking.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
He's good. Makes the score Buccaneers 42, Saints 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Sure.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Airing this one out for Evans.
Oh, yeah, are you kidding me?
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He'll let one go deep for Howard, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to put that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Bucs on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. That's out to the left and complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not,
Oh, wait. He needs 4 more yards. I need to go for
West
it.
Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words,
Well, you can score again. I don't care. I just need 4 yards.
I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball.
As far as the
And
development.
being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Locked to throw for it on 4th.
Look at this.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Breeze now on 1st down.
No way.
Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay, where are you from?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided
Oh,
affair.
that was bullshit.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Look, everybody just catches like that.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Complete to Michael Thomas.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I'm just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
Yeah, no, you're overthinking.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been
that didn't get bad
out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
I'm just trying to get the ball back. I need 4 yards
in this fourth quarter of play.
Thank you.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly
he needs 100 to get his development up.
There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I thought he had it already. I guess he didn't.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
A lot going to throw it here. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10.
I got what I needed.
Nah,
he got the yards.
Put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can
Who?
they? I mean, what a game to put up.
Oh, just with Drew Lock?
Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it.
I only had 2 touchdowns on him.
Offensive coordinator.
Was it 2 or 3? I had 3 pick sixes. That's only 21 points.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Buccaneers, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers.
Right
Meanwhile, for New Orleans,
I had 1 rushing touchdown, 2
intensify
passing
they dropped
touchdowns.
to 2-6 now on the year.
All right, that's
and
21.
they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week
had,
at home against San Francisco.
Oh, damn, I had 4 defensive touchdowns. Anton Winfield had 2. Jamal Dean had 2. So that's 28 points. I still scored 21 on offense.
EA Sports.
Yeah, I had a rushing touchdown. Yeah, I had 1 more rushing touchdown. I already ran the ball 3 times. fresh eyes. That's all. Mhm. 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 All right. Mhm. 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 You just, yeah, like I say, you just tripping right now, dog.
Bro, what?
Yo, check me out, check me out. I want the money in the cars, clothes.
Yeah, I'll just play the game.
The hoes. I just wanna be successful. Hey, I just wanna be
Huh?
successful. Yeah, yeah. I just wanna be
No, I didn't hear you. What you said?
successful. Yeah. Yeah. Shit was gay, but
Oh, I'm
fine.
good.
I got you, dummy. I got you. Wasn't expecting that.
Shit was gay before.
Oh, let me see what this guy wants to do. We can play again if you want.
So we got a deal for you. How old are you? 17. 17? Yes, sir. Okay, low key perfect. You're not really 18, so you don't really understand how it goes, whatever. I was thinking, you ever like been involved in like any deals or anything? No, sir. Clean. Firm believer in God. Okay. Firm believer in God. I like it. No demons. No. What do you talk about in your music?
Now I got these Broncos 6-2, bro.
Just, you know what, like, going through life in general, we all encounter different
In
things.
this other league, I got the Broncos.
You a bitch, dog. I'm gonna let you know.
6-2 so far.
Rob, just like that lame ass boy. Fuck wrong with him. Singing ass bitch. Fuck wrong with
That's
that boy,
okay.
man. Where these street niggas at, man? Shit.
No, we can play. Yeah, if you want to play, we can play. I'm not doing nothing.
I need niggas trying to speak English, can't speak
All
it
right.
though.
Fuck your ass. Hell no.
All right.
What the fuck is wrong with my fucking charger, bro? Shit pissing me off.
About to see what I think I'm still streaming here. Talking about that. Then I'm gonna try out the Cardinals. Haven't tried them.
I want the money. Money in the cars. Alright, I'm watching. He said, he said, hey, you a bitch, nigga.
I'm sending it now.
Nigga talking about that successful shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
Damn, where you at? Oh, there you go. Dago. Ooh.
I need to get a shower. I gotta take a shit, too.
Le'Veon gotta have like a 99 change of direction because his ass playing behind the line of scrimmage, bro. Who, Le'Veon? Yeah, he been with the Jets. Oh yeah, the Titans. Yeah.
I'll be back.
The Titans? Yeah, they beat the Patriots and they beat the Ravens in the playoffs. Lost to the Chiefs. Oh, the Texans?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL
They're in the
has
same
us at
division?
newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale,
Yeah, Titans,
Arizona. So this was
Colts
the
and
scene a
Jaguars,
moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium, taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, they got AJ Brown.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Of course, Derrick Henry.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
The tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job.
Hey!
Only giving up a 3-yard gain. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Ball carrier
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Titans? Not too sure.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Rashawn Fire.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling to his left. Murray fighting.
They called it a fumble?
It's picked up.
What?
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing how they're going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
A 3-yard pickup.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first. A first down carry for Henry, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
He was taken down by Chandler.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And some space here.
What?
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 34 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
I'm going to act a fool with this.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Kenyon Drake getting the ball.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald.
Larry always open.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
No.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At the 44-yard line.
Murray now. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
The 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, Larry again.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy.
Oh, can even car ride and jump that high in like ages.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks.
Tannehill's pass intercepted.
Ready for this?
And the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score Titans 7, Cardinals nothing.
Second and 5 now. Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That's how you do that.
First catch of the game for
I was
Hopkins.
wondering how you do all that stuff.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk
Like,
about big moments in this game.
The big, like,
But
moves.
plays like this are critical to keep drives
Like, you
going.
see how double
Points
juke you?
result. We'll call this
So you
play
hit me in the leg.
significant.
Murray now on 1st down.
Hey.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Murray escaping the pressure right. And right back to Fitzgerald. This time complete.
Larry Fitz.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going
Larry
out.
Fitz always open, man.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Murray to air it out again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and
Kidding me right
goal.
now?
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing again, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake there to make the grab. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
Extra point.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I say it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble.
That's a kickoff return for me. I'll take it.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach and going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get...
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals push further out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive experience. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. I was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I'm trying to get you ready for the lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision
that just gave me an idea.
Zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X.
And he's into the clear. The 40, past the 20. 10, touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 82 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score.
Nah, I was doing something else there.
That is, they had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Taking about 7 yards deep.
I just delivered.
Hey, yo.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football
Let's see if you're ready for this one.
tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now from Murray. Bearing this one out for Fitzgerald.
Oh,
and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high.
I know what this is.
They
4
expected
6.
it and got there.
It's that 6-1 from now to 4 3.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Murray again, second and 10. Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals will extend. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
You know it's coming.
This is caught by Williams. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
You know the field goal stuff is nothing else. I'm not going for it.
Remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
You made the party public there?
Try real fast, so just in case y'all motherfucker hop on or
The
something.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. On first down, Tannehill.
Oh, wow.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Not what they had in mind.
But you know how I knew that play before it even happened.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Yards. First down, Tennessee.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He gets it to Humphreys. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down, Titans.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
It's caught. Smith. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Tannehill throwing again.
Got him.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He's at the 40. 20, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit.
And Alway takes off with it. It's a fake. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see.
Oh, get off of him.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Robert Alford. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 43 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to
build.
And Alway takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
What am I going to have?
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
You got it anyway.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 47. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Oh, he's gone.
Derrick Henry all alone. The 40, 30, 10,
Who better than to pick it up than
5,
Derrick Henry?
and he brings it back.
That's it.
Can you
See ya.
believe it?